And I'm gonna start recording to the cloud here. All right, so everybody, I'm assuming can see me. I've got my phone on me, so if there ends up being any technical difficulties, just shoot me a text. Otherwise, we will get started here. All right, we'll get our marches going with some shoulder rolls going backwards. It's not quite as fun with everybody muted, but we have to do what we have to do to get there. There we go. All right, good, excellent. And relax. We'll do some head tilts from side to side. You know, some of my one-on-one clients that I've been doing these sessions with have nicknamed my sunroom the bunker. So I'm coming at you live from the bunker today. We're gonna do our head rotations. One more each side. Excellent. All right, we'll do those large arm circles back. 5 on one side. 4 and 5. Good. Awesome. Other side. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Cross in front, come up into a Y, opening up the front of the chest and the shoulders. By the way, I did not mention yet, but for today's workout, you should just need a pair of dumbbells, and you could use a dumbbell as well for some of the lower body lifts. We're going to rotate next. But you can use a medicine ball as well if you have it. And I'll show you how to adjust if you only have a band with you. Nice and easy rotation. And relax. All right, we're going to do that Jane Fonda reach and pull with a kickback. Yeah. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Stretching out the front of the thigh. Good. All right, we're going to do that hip opening series next. So we'll come up, out, and around. Up, out, and around. One more time. Up, out, and around. Good. Other side. Up, out, and around. Up, out, and around. Last one. Up, out, and around. Beautiful. All right, we're going to do 1 foot back, 1 foot forward. And we're going to rock and reach and sit back into that stretch. Reach and stretch. 2 more times and stretch. Last one, reach and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Switch to the other side and reach and stretch. Reach and stretch. Reach and stretch and reach. Last one, holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, first position again. You can spread it a little further apart if you need to for this one. We're gonna reach up and over. Ready? Reach and relax. And reach, relax, 2 more times, reach. Last one, holding, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, other side. All right, and a reach, and relax, and a reach, and relax, reach, and relax. Last one, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. All right. If you've got the space, go ahead for your grapevine. You can work with what you have, even if it's just a couple steps in each direction. I'll let you do that one on your own pace. Just adjusting something quickly here. All right, and of course, you've got your side steps with jumping jack arms next. All right, and if you don't have enough room to do this next one walking, you can do it just in place with a little reverse lunge and reach up. But if you have the room, you can do your walking lunge with the reach. If you're ready, go for it. Yep, and again, in place. Perfect. 1 foot back, reach up, other foot back, reach up. If you're doing it in place, we'll just do 1 more each side. Awesome. All right. Grab a little bit of water. Welcome back. All right. So let me go over today's workout. We've got 5 exercises, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. So the first exercise we've got is going to be a wide bent over row. So we're going to use dumbbells for that one. I'll show you from the side and from the front. So from the side, looks like this, just pulling the hands apart, squeezing shoulder blades together. From the front angle, see how wide I'm pulling those hands and keeping a nice neutral spine, squeezing those shoulder blades together without shrugging up at the same time, avoiding that shrug. All right, the next one, you can use a dumbbell for it. I have a medicine ball. If you want to get fancy, you can even put a band around the ankles if you have it for some extra tension. But this one, we're going to do a duck walk. So you're in like a squat or a half squat position, just a few steps back, a few steps forward. If you want to go lower, you can go lower, but whatever depth feels like the best challenge for you. All right. Actually, I'm going to keep that medicine ball for the next one. We're doing a diagonal reach, like a wood chop, with a squat at the same time. So we're going to come down and up. And one round, we'll do one side. And then, of course, next round, we'll do the other. You can do this with body weight as well, if you need to. Just going through my bag of tricks really quickly. Give me 1 second to grab the next piece of equipment. All right. Where did it go? So we've got a wide stance lunge next. shifting side to side, getting a stretch on either side. And then we're going to finish off with a little rotation with uppercuts. So reaching across the body with that dumbbell, starting at the chest, no need to scoop down way low, just from the chest, a little bit of a quarter squat, extending up as you come across the body. And by the way, if you don't have dumbbells, you can use cans, water bottles, whatever you've got. All right. I'll give you a quick second. If you have any questions, you can unmute and let me know. Otherwise, I'm just getting our timer set here. We'll take our usual halftime water break after 2 rounds. And I'm doing it with you today, so I'll try not to breathe into the microphone too much. If everybody is ready, give me the thumbs up. All right. All right, you ready, Clyde? Okay, I'm gonna get started here in 5 seconds if you're ready. All right. We'll get going again. The wide rows, the first one. We've got 5 seconds. And begin. Pulling those dumbbells apart, bending the elbow, but pulling nice and wide. Yeah. There we go. Everybody's doing it. I'm going to face the front so I can see the screen just a little better. Perfect. Yep. Again, squeezing the shoulder blades together, but trying to avoid that shrug. Awesome. 2, 1, and relax. Beautiful. We're going to do our duck walk next. If you've got a weight in your hand, squatting and walking back and forward, holding that squat. Yep, nice short steps, keeping tension on those muscles. Weight in the heels for this one, more than the ball of the foot. Keeping the chest up. Awesome. Starting to feel that burn a little bit. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. You can take a second. Feel free to pick whichever direction for that wood chop you'd like to start at. Just make sure to switch to the opposite plane on the next round. But we're going to come outside of the knee at the lowest point and overhead on the opposite side, coming down and up. Yep. Feel free to turn the head with the shoulders. Stomach engaged here. Excellent. Everyone's looking good. Keep those shoulders back. Make sure you're not staring at the ground at the low point. And relax. All right. We're going to do that wide stance side lunge next. So we'll get a nice stretch on this one at the same time we're strengthening. Holding your weight at the chest. And begin. Good, yep. Going as wide as you feel stable so you can get that nice stretch from side to side. Sitting back in the hip as you come down into that side lunge. Doing great. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Last one's going to be those rotating uppercuts. So we've got a dumbbell in each hand again. And just a reminder, from chest in a quarter squat position to extending and reaching across. And begin. Yep. Just have to pretend you're in a boxing match with Andre the Giant. Reaching all the way up to that chin. Doing great. Make sure you're feeling the core too. Engage those abs and obliques as we rotate. Letting those shoulders and hips turn a little bit as we extend to each side. And relax. That's round one already. Doing awesome. Round two, we're going to start with that wide row again. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Pulling hands apart. Squeezing those shoulder blades. Avoiding that shrug. Stomach tight so we're not putting too much pressure on the back. Yep. Looking good. Just 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Beautiful. We're doing our duck walk next as a reminder. All right. Ready? Squat and waddle. Oh, that's a bad word, I guess. Nobody wants to waddle. That's not a picture anybody wants. But keep that squat, either half squat, or if you're feeling extra ambitious, full squat. Just back and forth, choppy steps, but keep that weight in the heels. And relax. All right. We're going in the other plane now for that diagonal wood chop with the half squat. So make sure you're switching sides on this one. All right. And begin. Good. Yep. Just like with any of our rotation exercises, keep the abs and obliques engaged. Looking good. Yep, keep those shoulders back. Nice posture. 10 more seconds. And relax. We've got our wide stance, alternating side lunge next. All right, side to side. Sitting back in that hip. Awesome. Just 15 seconds to go. Working the glutes on one side, as well as stretching the inner thigh on the other. And relax. Last one before a water break, we're going to do those uppercuts. All right. Ready? And begin. And you don't necessarily have to stick to my exact pace with these. As long as you're getting continuous motion and you're feeling challenged, that's what we want. And relax. All right, let's take a minute water break. Get your breath here. Everybody's looking good so far. I'm just making sure everything's the way it should be on the recording. All right, I'm going to take one more sip of water and then we'll start with round 3. By the way, I think if anything, I'm getting in the best shape of my life with all of these in-person sessions, because instead of just coaching, I'm going through every exercise too. So I've been doing at least 2 sessions a day. I'm gonna have a 6-pack by the time we get back out of our house. All right. Let's get started here in 5 seconds. Back at the top with that wide row. And begin. Yep. And just to remind you of that angle, I'll show you the side view. Good, really letting the elbows bend on this one. That gets us a little bit more of the rear delt in the back of the shoulder, rather than the focus being on the middle traps. But you're still hitting both muscles either way. And relax. You can grab a dumbbell or medicine ball for our duck walk. All right. 3, 2, 1, and begin. I'm in a half squat right now, but you could get crazy with it and go down to a full squat if you were feeling ambitious. I just want to make sure I can still talk by the end of this. 10 more seconds. And relax. Shake those legs out if you need to. We're doing our wood chop. All right. We'll squat. And lift up, chop down. Making sure you feel it just as much in the core as you do the legs or the shoulders. Doing great, 10 seconds. Make sure you keep that full rotation. And relax. Nice deep breath. That's right, centering breath. We're gonna do our wide stance, side lunge back and forth next. All right, let's get to it. Awesome, yeah, as wide as you feel stable with those feet. Make sure you're not pushing the knee past the toe on this one. Excellent job. Yep, sitting back into that hip, not driving the knee forward quite as much. Looking good. And relax. Last one for round 3, our uppercut. Deep breath. And begin. Yeah. Not just using the bicep and the shoulder and the tricep, but rotating, gauging the core. This movement starts at the feet, driving up through the legs and the core into the arms. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Last round. I think we've got the order by now. You know, we're starting with those wide rows on our farewell tour. One more breath. And row. I feel like Jillian Michaels right now. All right, you guys, dig deep. Last round. You got it. Although she got a little harsh. She was an intense lady. If anyone ever watched Biggest Loser. Three, two, one, and relax. Our duck walk is next. It would always be some really deep emotional reason that you would bring up to get 3 more reps out of you. Duck walking. Two more for Timmy Smith, who put you in the locker in 4th grade. You're doing awesome. Yeah. I was cheating. I started getting a little bit taller as the round went on, so I'll make myself get lower again. All right, wood chopping the other direction now. Couple breaths. And begin. Looking good. Keep that nice neutral spine angle. Make sure you're not rounding the back as you reach down. If you're having a little trouble with that, sink the hips a little bit lower to get down. But we should just be rotating with a little hinge at the waist. And relax. 2 more to go, you got it. Wide stance lunge next. We've still got 10 seconds of rest. All right, begin. Nice recovery. Doing great, less than 10 seconds to go. And relax, finishing off with our uppercuts. Fun before they were famous. I will start first. All right, start those uppercuts. Fun little before they were famous story. I think, what's Bob's last name? Is it Bob Harper, I think? Anyways, the guy with the tattoo sleeves on Biggest Loser. Before he was a famous Biggest Loser trainer, Nikki's aunt in LA actually took his spin class. And she said he was just as intense in the spin class as he was on the show. 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome. Grab some water before we go to our core finisher. All right. So for our core finisher today, while you're taking a quick second to catch your breath, I'll go over 3 exercises. First one we're going to do is either a dead bug hold or a full dead bug. Then we're going into an invisible rope climb. Then the third one is a bridge hold with an optional march. So I'll demonstrate all 3 first for you here. And I know you can't see all of me, but you can see the parts that you need to at least. So either holding here or extending opposite arm, opposite leg for that dead bug. All right, next one for the invisible rope climb, feet are on the ground. And we are reaching up towards the ceiling, doing our best mime impersonation, trying to pull that rope down to us. And then the last one is a bridge hold. And then we can throw in an optional march if we need that extra challenge. Can everybody see that okay? Just give me 2 thumbs up. Okay, awesome. So the time for this is going to be 30 seconds of work with 10 seconds of rest in between. So we're gonna burn those abs out. 3 rounds, 3 exercises. If you need to stop for a second to reset and get your proper technique, that's okay. But we're gonna get started here in 5 seconds with that dead bug. And begin. Keeping that belly button down. even if you're just holding the position. Yep. 2, 1, and relax. All right. We're going to do the invisible rope climb next. So feet on the ground and reaching up, using the obliques and the abs. Because of a neck injury, I'm keeping my head on the ground, but I'm still lifting my shoulder blades up. If you feel any strain in the front of the neck with this one, you can do the same thing. And time. All right. Bridge with a march next. If the march is a little much, hold that bridge. Glutes engaged, stomach engaged here. And relax. That's round 1. 2 more rounds. Take a breath. And let's get back to it. Dead bugs begin. Relax. Big breath. Visible rope climb next. Reach for that rope. And relax. Finishing off with that bridge with the optional march. Shouldn't get you too excited. I should say finishing off the second round with that bridge and optional march. 1 more round to go after this. All right, last and final round. I think everyone's still with me. They haven't run off yet. Dead bug hold, begin. Yep, this one's definitely burning a little bit more than the first round. Keep that belly button in and relax. 1 down, 2 to go. And we're rope climbing. Begin. Yep, climbing that rope. Keeping the abs and obliques pulled in and engaged. Last one here. Relax for 10 seconds, and we're finishing off with our bridge and march. All right, bridge with the optional march. Stomach still engaged, glutes engaged. I'm kicking things in my sunroom with this one. But that's okay, nothing's gonna stop me in these last 30 seconds. And relax. Excellent job with that core finisher. Think we all have a six-pack now. So take a second, breathe, grab some water if you want. We're gonna finish off with just a couple stretches. I'm gonna steal 2 minutes from you since we started a couple minutes late. First one we're gonna do is a butterfly stretch. If you can't see what I'm doing, it's just bottom of your feet together with knees out to the side, pulling the feet towards your body and letting the knees come down towards the ground, stretching the inner thigh. And you can kind of let gravity do its thing here. Just slowing that breathing down. Good, relax for a second. We're gonna do it again for another 30. All right, go ahead. Again, holding that stretch for a 30 count. If you need a little more pressure than just gravity, you can use the elbows to, you know where your elbows are, I don't know why I'm pointing at them, to push down on the thigh. All right, good. Relax. We're gonna do our figure 4 hip stretch next. So you're lying on your back. One ankle on the opposite knee. We're gonna hug to the chest. Same thing, we're gonna do a 30 count on this side, go to the other side, and then we'll repeat one more time each. And switch. Hold that other side. Just making sure this is none of you reaching out to tell me you can't see me or anything. Nope, we're good. Still holding that stretch. All right, one more time each side, same thing. Breathing nice and slow now. One more time on the other side. All right. Last stretch, we're gonna stretch the quadricep. So we don't have a strap. I'm assuming that not everybody has a stretching strap for this one. If you do, awesome, you can use it. Otherwise, we're gonna do this one side lying. So for example, I'm on my left side. I'm gonna grab my ankle on the right leg, the top leg, whichever side you're on, and keeping the knee down, I'm just gonna pull my heel back. Yep, exactly. but don't let that leg stick up in the air. Make sure it's down so you're getting an even stretch of the quadriceps. Relax for 1 second. I'm not going to make you flip back and forth. So we'll do the same side twice. All right, second 30 count. Relax. Finishing off on the other side. Grabbing that ankle of the top leg. I'll give everybody a second to get situated. All right. And begin. Good. Pulling that heel towards the bottom. Again, trying not to let that knee come way up in the air. Relax for a second. Let that knee come forward. All right, one more time. Doing great. We should have that breath slowed down right now, but still breathing. Not holding that breath during any of the stretches. All right. Awesome job, everybody. Fantastic.